Good morning on this Saturday after Ash Wednesday, the last day of this little, I guess, awkward period between Ash Wednesday and the first Sunday of Lent. I'm going to look at the Gospel of Matthew it's the Gospel of Matthew. My app here, I'm looking at the readings wrong. It says the Gospel of Luke, but I'm pretty sure this passage is from Matthew about the call of Levi. And, in today's Catholic culture, you hear a lot of preaching about accompaniment, that Jesus accompanies the sinner. And that is absolutely true. I mean, no doubt about it. And again, today's gospel reading is the perfect example of that, where Jesus is dining with Levi and tax collectors and sinners. The Pharisees and the scribes are upset about this. Why is Jesus associating with these people? Why is he dining with them? With Jesus' response that the sick need a physician. The healthy do not, but the sick do. So that element is correct. And I'm also thinking of the I don't know if you saw the Super Bowl ad. It was around, I forget when they showed it, but either way, it was those Jesus ads that have been in our popular media during commercials, not only at the Super Bowl, but really throughout the last year at least. This one drew a little bit of controversy where Jesus is washing the feet of people or situations that generally we kind of don't associate with Christ. I know the one that sticks out the most is the one with the woman in front of the Planned Parenthood clinic, and again, there's an element of truth to that, where even at our worst, our Lord is with us, and there's that desire to wash our feet, to cleanse us. But the part that doesn't sit well with me, and only because it's a little vague in these commercials, and it's also, the message is also vague in our culture with this message of accompaniment. What goes together with accompaniment is also conversion. And this is where I feel that part of the message is not being spoken about. We're kind of given the impression when we see this commercial and again, all this message about accompaniment, that there is no sentiment of conversion, that somehow our Lord is affirming us, in these sinful actions, in these sinful situations. So when we look at the passage with Jesus' call of Levi, we see that Jesus sees the tax collector, Levi. He speaks to him. Again, Jesus is with him. He doesn't neglect him. He calls out. He reaches out to the sinner. He says, "Follow me." And here's the conversion. Levi, what does he do? He leaves everything behind. There's the conversion. And that's the part where I feel doesn't get spoken enough about. That in the Lord's accompaniment, in our sinfulness, there's the call to follow him, to follow the way of the Lord. And that we're called to what? To leave it behind. Leave everything behind, and then to follow him. And to follow the Lord's way of life and the way of love. And, and like I said, that's, if I had any critique about that commercial, that would be it. That would be it right there. Because it's vague. We don't know what that message is. Is the message that the Lord's affirming that action, or is it I'm washing your feet so that you can leave it behind and follow him? It doesn't say, and I think it's done so on purpose. But either way, for us and our actions, our Lord doesn't abandon us at our worst moments in our life. He's constantly calling us, but he's calling us to follow him. And it's a call to all those custom posts in our lives, everything that we're attached to and we're hanging on. We're called to let it go. Let it go, get up, and to follow him. May God bless you.